This is the analyzation of all the things you are. Okay, so this tune is said to be in the key of A flat, and it modulates through different keys throughout. I'm just going to go through all these changes and figure out where this song goes. So, song starts out F minor 7, E flat minor 7, E flat 7, A flat major 7, and D flat major 7. We'll stop there for right now. Analyze this. So, the three types of chords in this tune, or in general, are major, minor, and dominant. The functions of a major are 1 and 4. The function of a minor is 2, 3, and 6. And the function of a dominant is the 5 chord. So the first thing that I look at is the dominant chords. So the dominant chord here is E flat 7. So E flat is in the key of A flat, E flat is the dominant. So let's go back from there. So we have B flat minor 7. Now B flat minor 7 could be either the 2, 3, or 6. If it was the 3, it'd be in the key of G flat. If it was the 6, it'd be in the key of D flat, and if it was the 2, it'd be in the key of A flat. And then going back one more, we have F minor 7, which could either be the 2 chord in E flat, the 6 chord in A flat, or the 3 chord in D flat. Moving ahead, there's the A flat major 7 chord that can either be the 1 chord in A flat major 7 or the 4 chord in E flat. And then D flat major 7 could either be the 4 chord in A flat major 7 or the 1 chord in D flat major 7. So what's the common note or common key in these 5 chords? And the answer is A flat. So these first 5 chords are all in the key of A flat. Moving on, we have G dominant 7. So G dominant 7 can only be the 5 chord in C major. Then we move on to the C major 7 chord, which can either be the 1 chord in C major or the 4 chord in G major. Well, we're going to say that it's not G major because it's being followed by a G7 chord, which is a G dominant 7 chord in the key of C major. So we're going to call that C major. These 3 bars right here are all in the key of C major. Now, pay close attention to the fact that this is a 6, 2, 5, 1, 4 progression followed by a 5, 1 progression. And we're going to see if that happens again in this song. Now, moving on to the C minor 7, F minor 7, E flat 7, E flat major 7, A flat major 7. Let's just see if we can fit the 6, 2, 5, 1, 4 progression in that. So, we have 6. C minor 7 can fit as a 6 chord in E flat major. And then 2, the F minor 7 can fit as a 2 in the key of E flat major. And then B flat 7, being a dominant chord, it can only function as the 5. And then E flat major 7, the 1, and then A flat major 7, the 4. Continuing on with that sequence, we have the 5-1 progression. See if that fits. We have D7 and G major 7. D7 can only be the 5 chord of G major 7, and the G major 7 can be the 1 chord. So right now we're already seeing a pattern with the 6, 2, 5, 1, 4, then the 5, 1, 6, 2, 5, 1, 4, 5, 1. And then this takes kind of a repeat because it stays in G major 7, but it adds a 2 chord in front of the 5, 1. being A minor 7. So we have the 2-5-1 in the key of G major. Moving on. So a common chord progression in jazz is the 2-5-1. So let's just start with the dominant. So we have the dominant being B7. B7 can only be the 5 chord in E. So we're going to assume that since E major 7 follows the 5, 5 being a dominant chord, that this is in the key of E major 7. F sharp minor 7 being a 2 of E, so we're going to say this is a 2-5-1 in the key of E major. So they have a C7 right here, which doesn't really fit into any of the chord progressions that we have done so far. The 6-2-5-1-4 progression, the 2-5 progression, or the 2-5-1 progression. What many people are saying, and what I'm assuming, is this is a transitional chord being used. It's a 5 of 6 chord, the 5 of F, which is C7 to F, basically getting us into the 6-2-5-1-4 progression, being F minor 7, B flat minor 7, E flat 7, A flat major 7, and D flat major 7. So again, it's trying to get back to the pattern, this which is the C7 is being used for. Going back to A, like getting us from E major 7 back to A flat, back to the original tonic key. So move from the 5 of 6 to the 6-2-5-1-4 progression. Then we get to the minor 6, and then a C minor 7, B diminished 7, and B flat minor 7, E flat 7, A flat major 7. Now, these are all chords that I'm going to assume they stay in A flat. And if we're assuming that this is A flat, then this is the minor 4, the 3, the flat 3, 2, 5, and 1 of A flat major. A lot of times you'll also see C minor 7 going to F, then to B minor 7, then to B flat minor 7. It's just it basically is just trying to bring you back to the 2-5-1 progression at the end. So if we take a look at the broad scheme of things, the tune starts out in A flat and goes for 5 bars in A flat, then modulates to C for 3 bars, goes to E flat major for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bars, and modulates to G. Stays in G for 7 bars, then moves to E major for 1, 2, 3, 4, or 1, 2, 3 bars, excuse me. Then the transition chord being C7 back to A flat, and then it stays in A flat until the end of the form. And so basically using major scales and transitioning with the dominant 7 chord, you shouldn't have that much trouble getting through this tune. It's actually fairly simple if you just take a little bit of analyzation.